guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stephanie Fonseca and I went a little ham on the P.Louise website. So she had a 40 to 50% off sale and I was like, what's the worst that can happen? I hate it and then I return it. Why not? So I went ahead and I bought a bunch of these P.Louise bases and I said, why not do a look with it? So if you want to see how I accomplished this look, just keep watching. So I have you guys all zoomed in, and before we go on to the look, I bought way too many P.Louise bases than I needed, but we're gonna create a look with it. I'm also gonna go ahead and swatch each and every color that I got, and they are so gorgeous, so highly pigmented, and budge proof. After you kind of set it with some eyeshadow, it's to die for. So let's get to it.
Our first color is your Glowing, and this is a silver glittery base. Extra AF is a gold shift to green duochromatic glitter base. Hint of Mint is obviously a green minty shade. Winter Rose is a nice pastel pink shade. Touch of Frost is a nice pastel baby blue shade. Rumour 02 is a neutral beige with peach undertones, perfect for cutting the crease. And Rumour 04 is tan with golden undertones, which for me is perfect for neutralizing my eyelid. Batter Black base can be used either as a black liner or the base for a smoky eye look.
And if you want to see, that's how hard they stay on my arm. Doesn't want to budge, doesn't want to leave, it doesn't want to do anything. That's what sucks about it. But it's amazing because it does stay. So, and the pigmentation on it is wow. So for our eye look, we're gonna go in with the Winter Rose and Hint of Mint, and we're going to use the Winter Rose as a base, and then for a little eyeliner moment, we're going to use Hint of Mint. I'm actually going to do a voiceover of this, so let's get started.
So we're gonna start off by putting just a little bit of the Winter Rose on our eyelid, and there I go, putting too much. Then we're gonna take a regular concealer brush and we're going to just pat this down. Now do not worry if it's streaky at first. Our next step is going to set all of it in place. So here comes the step that's going to even us all out. We're going to get a Wet n Wild shader brush. Yes, it's dirty, but we're going to go ahead and pat this all along our eye, and you're going to see that it's going to even out the lid, and then we're going to buff it out towards the edges because we don't really want any harsh edges around the rest of our eye. Now we're going to go in with the Zulu by Juvia's Place, and we're going to go in with this pink shade right here. Now with this pink shade, we're going to kind of give our eyes a little bit more dimension. So we're going to go ahead and first pat this along our crease. This also helps set the base that we just pat down. So we're going to do a pat and blend motion. As you can see, I'm now just buffing out the outer edges just so that it looks more blended. Now I'm just taking a regular shader brush, and this has no product on it, and I'm just buffing out those edges because we don't want any harsh edges. Now we're gonna take Hint of Mint and we're gonna put this on the back of our hand. Now, with a small detailed liner brush, we're gonna go ahead and create a crease liner. Now, my best piece of advice is open your eye up all the way, and when you do so, at the top of your eye fold, start your line so that when you do open and close your eye, it's seen in both ways. Now, best thing is work in strokes and follow the curve of your eye, and at the end of your eye, wing it out. Now next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a regular winged liner that fades into our lash line. And don't worry about being extremely clean with this step. My best piece of advice when it comes to wing liner is you can always clean it up and sharpen your wing with a makeup wipe. Now I'm going in with the second layer just so that I can add some pigmentation back to my liner. Next, I'm going to take an angled brush and I'm going to go back into the Zulu palette and I'm going to go into this kind of minty teal color. Now with this, you really want to make sure that you just pat. That's all you're doing. You're setting the P.Louise base into place. So after we set our P.Louise base, I'm going back in with a detailed liner brush and simply retracing all of my liners. The reason that you can completely skip the step is I wanted to add a little bit of that mint color back into the liner look, simply because when I went in with the Zulu palette, it made it look more teal instead of mint. Now to the best part and my saving grace, a makeup wipe. Yes, it's dirty, let's ignore it, move along. So with that, you're going to use your nail to drag and sharpen your liner. Now, something that I like to do after this is I like to go in with a beauty blender and just bounce it around just to kind of blend out any of the misplaced concealer that I had there. Sometimes you can even go in with some setting powder just to blend a little bit more. Now you can completely skip this step, but I didn't want my lines to look faded out. I wanted to go back in with my liner brush and simply make my lines a little bit more crisp. Now we can reach back for the Zulu palette and we're going to go in with this rose gold pinky shade. Now it shifts gold and I wanted to add a little bit more dimension to the eye. So we're going to set this right above our pupil. This next part is just because I'm extra and I'm going in with my Fenty Diamond Balm in How Many Carats, and I'm just putting these little diamond flakes over my eye. Again, you don't have to do this part, it's barely noticeable, but to me it does something. Now we're going to go in with our Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter and we're going to do our inner corner highlight. Now I also went ahead and dragged this under my waterline only up until the middle, and then we're going to go in with whatever residue is on that concealer brush that we used to set the P.Louise base, and we're going to blend it out with our Wet n Wild shader brush. Again, not tapping into any more product, just using whatever else was on our brush. I'm going to go ahead and add some lashes, do the other eye, and we'll be right back.
I must say I am thoroughly enjoying the P.Louise bases. Now I went on a whim and I was like, 40 to 50% off? Yes, please. And I have to say, I have not been disappointed. Now, you know, it is a base primarily, but as you can see, you can do any liner look. Imagine doing it with this glitter base to where you do a glitter liner, done, deceased, ready. We might even do a look with that. So leave a comment down below to let me know if you guys want us to, you know, kind of dwell into a glitter liner look with the P.Louise glitter base. With that being said, please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe, be healthy, and I'll see you later. Bye.